Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word with sincerity and truth. Now, I want to title this one, True Reparations. And I'm going to make this short and sweet. And this is about, I read this article. I came across this article in BBC News. It says, black residents to get reparations in Evanston, Illinois. Right? It says a suburb of Chicago is to become the first city in the United States to pay reparations to black residents who have suffered housing discrimination. The city council in Evanston, Illinois voted 8-1 to distribute $25,000 each to 16 eligible black households to use for home repairs or as a down payment on property. I mean, this is ridiculous. $25,000 is all you're gonna get for reparations, and it's only to 16 eligible black households. I mean, that's some straight up bullshit. These crackers, there's inflation right now going on in the country. I mean, these $25,000 ain't shit. Even if they gave us $1 million or $2 million, that still ain't shit. But they're saying they're giving y'all reparations. You know, Jake would jump on that first chance they get. He'll jump on this. Well, read this. The funds come mostly from a new tax on legalized marijuana. Black Americans were disadvantaged by racist housing decisions. It says to be eligible, residents must be a black person who lived in Evanston between 1919 to 1969 or a descendant of such a person. The family must also have been a victim of discrimination in the housing because of policies or practices in the city in that time. See, but how you gonna prove that? How you gonna prove that you've been discriminated? I mean, it's obvious. Jake gets discriminated all the time, no matter where he goes. Blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, y'all get discriminated wherever y'all go. But yeah, how you gonna prove that? You can go over there and say, they didn't let me do this, but they let him do that. This cracker do this, and all they're gonna say is, well, no, it's because of this, it's because of that. Well, he had enough money to afford it. You didn't. Your credit score didn't reach the amount that we needed to. They'll say some bullshit to discredit you or discredit your claim. So no matter what you do, you're always gonna be put down. It says Evanston has pledged distribute 10 million over a decade. Over a decade. Like I said, the inflation is happening here in the United States. Prices are rising. That 10 million ain't gonna be worth shit in 10 years from now. Which this place ain't gonna last no damn 10 years. Hopefully this shit gets done and over with this year. But it said in 10 years they're gonna distribute $10 million. It says around 16% of the city's residents are black. White residents in Evanston out-earn black residents by $46,000 a year. I mean, that's obvious. These crackers, of course, they got the best jobs. They got, family wealth. They have, connections with other damn crackers. So of course they're gonna get the shit. They're gonna get paid more. They're gonna get better jobs, better positions, better houses, whatever the fuck. This ain't no damn reparations, man. This is just something to keep the blind blind. This is something to keep the 2/3 blind. This right here, if they told me they were gonna give us reparations here where I live, man, I'll be pissed off. Cause that ain't shit. Man, like, man, keep y'all fucking money, man. And Yahweh Shai is gonna bring the true reparations. The Most High is gonna come. The Most High is gonna send His Son, and then He's gonna create the true reparations for our people. I'm gonna get that. Let's see. Let me get Jeremiah 29:14. What the hell? Hold on, sorry. This phone's acting up. All right, Jeremiah 29:14. It says, "And I will be found of you, saith Yahweh, and I will turn away your captivity, and I will gather you from all the nations and from all the places whither I have driven you, saith Yahweh, and I will bring you again into the place whence I caused you to be carried away captive." See, the Most High is going to take us out of this place. The Most High is going to deliver us out of here and bring us back to the nation of Israel. Bring us back to our land, to our true land, which is Israel, to the motherland. You see? Let me get because when Yahushua comes back, the kingdom is going to be set up. The kingdom's going to be set up, and we're going that's going to be our true reparations. We're going to be at rest forever. This is Revelations Revelations 21 and verse 2. It says, "And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband." See, and that's New Jerusalem. It's not going to be an actual city coming down. It's talking about us, Israel. I don't know if y'all seen that movie. What was that movie? Thor Ragnarok. Whenever that one, I forgot his name, but one of the characters, he said that Asgard is the people. It's not the city, and that's the same thing right here. It means Jerusalem is the people. It's not the city. It's not an actual city coming down, because we're going to be taken up before destruction happens. We're going to be taken up, and then we're going to come back down when all the dust settles and everything. We're going to come back down. We're going to be renewed. Our body's going to be renewed. We're going to have spiritual power. We're going to be perfect. And we're going to come back down. And that's what John is seeing right here. The Apostle John. It says, "And I," this is Revelation 21:2. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, "Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and He will dwell with them, and they shall be His people, and the Most High Himself shall be with them, and be their power." You see? "And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away." See, and that's whenever our true reparations is going to happen. The Most High is going to take away death. Death is going to have no more power over us. We're going to feel no more sorrow. There's going to be no more crying for no Israelite. There's no more pain. There's going to be no more pain for us. We're going to feel no pain. The Most High is going to take care of us. That's what we should be waiting for. That's what we should be hastening the coming of our Lord Yahushua, so we can have the true reparations. Because we ain't gonna get it in this life. We ain't gonna get it in this kingdom. Well, let me scroll down more. Actually, let's see. Because the kingdom, when it gets set up, we're gonna be living in luxury. And just right here is a little example of it. This is Revelations 21 and 18. And the building of the wall of it was of jasper, and the city was pure gold, like unto clear glass. Look, see the city, our buildings, our houses, everything is going to be made out of pure gold. It says, and the foundations of the wall of the city were garnished with all manner of precious stones. The foundation was jasper, the second sapphire, and the third chalcedony, the fourth an emerald, the fifth sardonyx, the sixth sardius, the seventh chrysolite, the eighth beryl, the ninth a topaz, the 10th a chrysoprasus, the 11th a jacinth, the 12th an amethyst. You see, the whole outer wall of our kingdom, because back then they have walls in a wall surrounding the kingdom, and that's the same thing we're going to have in our kingdom. We're going to have a wall surrounding our kingdom, to not let no heathens come in. Either ways, they won't be able to, because our place is going to be full of power. But it says right here, all our cities are going to be filled. Are going to be garnished with precious stones. The whole city is going to be made out of gold. The outer wall is going to be made out of gemstones and all kinds of decorative stones. And it reads 21. And the 12 gates were 12 pearls. Every several gate was of one pearl. And the street of the city was pure gold, as it were transparent glass. See, even the street was made out of pure gold, or is going to be made out of pure gold. Imagine that. Imagine our clothing. Our clothing is probably going to it's going to be made out of like gold. It's going to have gold lacing. It's going to have gemstones weaved into it. You can just imagine. See, but the time of Jacob's trouble is going to happen. It's going to have to happen before that happens, before we reach the kingdom, and only the elect are going to be saved. It says all Israel shall be saved, but really the elect are the ones that's going to be saved. But eventually all Israel is going to be saved, because the 2/3 that perish, they're going to come back. The Spirit is going to come back as the children of the elect. This is James 1 and 12. This is, blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. You see, we got to endure to the end. We got to endure temptation. And then at the end, then we'll receive, when Yahushua comes back, takes us out of here, we'll receive a crown of life, everlasting. We'll receive everlasting life and everything that comes with it. The kingdom of heaven, power, riches, even more than we can comprehend in this life. We can just imagine, but the reality might be way greater than what we imagine. See, and these Edomites, they're gonna have to go to captivity for what they've done to our people. That's true reparations. If they want reparations, you know what? They're gonna have to be our slaves and give us everything they got. But it ain't gonna happen. They ain't gonna want to become our servants or willingly. So we're gonna have to take them by force. See, this is right here. Isaiah 14:2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. And that's what's gonna happen in the kingdom. We're gonna rule over them with a rod of iron. It's gonna be a hardcore captivity for them. No, they had us in captivity, hardcore captivity, and we're gonna pay unto them double. The Lord's anger is gonna be in us to punish them. The Lord's anger, when his Lord gets kindled, he causes some major destructions, especially in these times that's coming. He's gonna start slaughtering people. He's gonna be having people killed left and right. And that same anger is gonna be within us. Man, these crackers have it coming. Let me get Deuteronomy 25. I hate this auto spell shit. Okay, Deuteronomy 25 and 19. It says, therefore it shall be, when Yahweh thy power hath given thee rest from all thine enemies round about, in the land which Yahweh thy power giveth thee for an inheritance to possess it, that thou shalt blot out the remembrance of Amalek. And Amalek is the chief tribe of these Edomites, the so-called white man. Really, he's red, but it says, and thou shalt blot out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. Thou shalt not forget it. You see? The name of Amalek, the remembrance of Amalek is going to be straight up blotted out. It's going to be removed. They're going to be destroyed. They're going to be no more. They're going to be in our kingdom. They're going to serve their time as being captives. They're going to be in hardcore slavery for 1,000 years. And after that, they're going to be straight up removed. There's going to be no more Edomites in existence. But see, this is right here. Therefore it shall be, when Yahweh thy power hath given thee rest from all thine enemies round about. And this is talking about the very end, That's whenever we're going to have a true rest. And all the enemies that we have in this life now, they're going to be all put down. We're going to be over them. They ain't going to be our enemies no more. They're going to be our servants and slaves. They ain't going to have no power over us. And the Most High ain't going to deliver us into their hands no more, because we're going to be made perfect. You understand? So this is going to be the true reparations for our people. Y'all jakes, y'all need to stop depending on this white man to have some sympathy on y'all and give y'all some or make a amendment to give you some reparations. He ain't gonna do it. It ain't gonna happen. Them $25,000 that he says he wants to give y'all. God, man, that's an insult. But anyway, I hope y'all are edified. Until the next time, I'm gonna say Shalom.